Hey, welcome to Fashion Figure Friday. I want to talk about something today I wasn't going to even mention before because I know that all the things I collect, you might be thinking, why this? Well, for one thing, I grew up right beside of a girl that was 1 year older than me, and we played with her action figures that were called Barbie. And at that point in my life, I just thought it was a girl action figure. I didn't think much about it. So it got me hooked onto, the idea, and my mom would actually let me have Suntan Tuesday Taylor and a few other things. Well, then along came some other more adorable but yet fantasy slight elements, like Strawberry Shortcake was one, and there was a few other things in my life like Seawees, which I remember I had the yellow one and another one, I think. I remember the yellow one with the green hair very vividly, and she had a little catfish. I thought that was adorable. Then I had a winter one too, I think. But things with a fantasy element also really appealed to me because I just thought elements like that were really cool. So there's no secret why this would definitely be something that would appeal to me for that reason alone. But what even is more amazing about these is they're very interesting materials. It's not like they're made out of plastic. They're made out of like a vinyl material that's very soft to the touch. It reminds me a lot of a Corel doll from France that I had at one point. It was not a theme that I care about normally, but it is just the uniqueness of the property itself and the fact that it was from France. This one is, I want to say it's not a fairy, but it's got more of it's Flitta, I think is her name. She's a Walmart exclusive, and I got her when I was at Walmart recently. And I already took her out of the package, and I don't think I did any reviews about her. I just thought, well, no reason to go talk about these. Then we have this one, which is Unia, or the Unicorn Girl. She's also got Pegasus type wings, so I the idea that these are representing them. Another interesting thing is they're posable to a certain extent. They don't have wrist articulation. Yeah, I like wrist articulation, but they got action figure type articulation with the 90 degrees, actually 180 degrees at the elbow. And then of course they got 360 swivel. The arms can go up this far, and then she could go all the way around 360 if it wasn't for her wings. The wings are not technically articulated, but they're soft, plasticky, rubbery vinyls kind of thing. So they're actually, you can move them. Her legs are the only thing I do complain about. I do wish the knees were articulated because I wish they could sit down properly. They can't. They can do forward. Let's see, they're on a ball crotch, so they can go together. They can go apart, but they can't do a split, except a little bit that way, but not too much. And unfortunately, there's no knee articulation. I don't care about ankle articulation personally. I don't really think that that's something I like that much, really. I kind of think it's a little overkill sometimes. Plus, you end up having their feet just constantly going backwards, and it drives me insaner. So these are two of them. I have a special one that I saw at the store right around the corner called Super Deals. Now, Super Deals sells basically clearance stuff from other stores that it's like giving us one last chance. This was $24.99. I looked online before I bought it because I was like, $24.99 is a lot because these are $15, which I think is a lot. I feel like I'm paying for the crappy package. This is the packaging they come in. I hate the packaging. I just end up donating because some kid might want to play with this or something, and I don't know why. And also the little fun element that I don't know, they're supposed to think it's fun. Unless there's something in here that I'm supposed to be getting out, it's supposed to just color the water. And then you got something like this. I don't know what the purpose is. Is there something in here that I'm supposed to be getting out? I probably should watch a video before I just go ahead and get rid of it, because I bet you if I give this to the thrift store, they're just going to throw it away. They're thinking it's like some kind of cleaning fabric or something. I don't know what it is. I have never done it, and I need to probably watch a video just to make sure I'm not passing something up like a jewelry or something. I don't know. They don't seem to have any piercings, and they don't. It could be a bracelet maybe in there, or a necklace. I have absolutely no idea. So this to me is just way too much. That's where the money should not go into. It should not go into the packaging. Now, if you look really closely at their faces, they're such a great face up. I don't even know how to. Okay, let me see if I can get it back here with the lighting. The face ups are fantastic. She has a very soft skin, and then the eyes look like they're actually glassy because they sealed them with a high gloss sealer, and it makes them look more glassy. So kudos to their forward thinking. All right, and then, oh, and also I bet some people were wondering, well, how tall are these figures? All right, well, for the centimeters, they're about 15 centimeters. Now, you might remember the end of the ruler's got like a quarter of a centimeter on it. So kind of close to 15 centimeters, close enough. On this side, they're close to 6 inches tall. I've heard other people say they were like 4.5 inches tall. I'm like, I don't know what you're measuring because they're not that small. I mean, I know they're not that small. But yeah, they're closer to like a 6-inch action figure. But the action figures that in their scale, they are out of proportion with these because these have, their heads make up about a third of their size. So yeah, I can actually measure that and tell you exactly how big they are. Yeah, their heads are about 2 inches tall. So yep, it's a third of their size. Whereas an action figure, if it was proportional to a superhero, it'd be 1/7. You know, because one head, there are 7 heads tall. That's something I learned in art class. There's also this one right here. Like I was talking about, that one is $25 in stores. I think the only thing I saw online for it was like in the 50s, maybe high $40, like $46. So I was like, all right, well, one of the letdowns was, I was like, well, it came with 3 extra fashions. And no, it just comes with fashion pieces, which is like kind of a cop-out. So I'm going to have to use that magic water or something on it. And then if you look at the color of the diamonds, that's one way to know. But honestly, if you just scan this scan bar, it'll tell you with the Walmart app, it'll tell you exactly which one it is. So I can't do it because the phone I'm using right now is the phone that has that app on it. But 14,881. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and open it, I guess, because it can be hard to open. I didn't have any problems last time, so let's see how easy it is. Let's see how challenging it is. All right. Yeah, so I decided I'm going to go ahead, after I bought that one, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go and get the whole set. The only one I'm missing is the dragon, and you might be thinking, well, what about the mermaid? Well, that was the first one I ever got, and I think I did do a video on her, but where she is at this very moment, I don't know. When I clean up, I start throwing things in bags and getting them out because I don't like having no space. Right off the bat, you're supposed to not open the top. Now I know why I was going to bring the trash can in here. Now I got to pick it off the floor. So once again, we got all this extra stuff that I'm never going to use unless there's some kind of jewelry in there or something I'm not aware of. I will have to do a little bit more before I just get rid of it. I'll probably stuff it back into the bottle, which, you know, doesn't look like a genie bottle that much. I don't know. It's just not for me. I mean, the kids actually enjoy going through all that crap. When I was a kid, I just wanted to tear the package off, get my toy out, and have a good day. I did not want to sit here and do all this. All right, so the 881 number at the end is the Deerling. And you don't have to go through all that stuff to just slide her out of her tube and enjoy. There's no point in all that. And like, I guess it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's like, even as a kid, I didn't want to do that. So maybe it's just me. I don't know. Oh, wow. Her hair is really, I love how soft their hair is. It's really nice. All right, so we got, look at how cute that is. That is absolutely amazing. Let me just get the camera. Maybe I should move the light source. Oh yeah, and they got printed on swimsuits and stuff, so you don't have to worry about, like, if you lost their whatever, you can still have them in clothing. That's like another good thing. You don't have to have, if you're a parent and worry about your kids having naked dolls rolling around all over the place, they can't become naked. They have swimsuits on underneath. So it's printed on clothing, which I'm fine with that. Try to take her boot off, but yeah, her boots do come off. It's just this one's a boot instead of a shoe, so it's a little bit more challenging. There's her little foot. And normally, you know, I might want to get something and redress it. Like I'm starting to get back into something called capsule chicks. It's something I got a long time ago and then got rid of when I moved down here. But now it's like, oh my gosh, why did I get rid of those? They're amazing. They're little robot girls. Just the robot part's cool enough to me. So people are getting rid of them because, I don't know, it's crazy. They're great figures. All right, so that's Deerling. She has little translucent, you know, deer antlers. They all have these little gemstones on their heads. So if you're freaked out about that, like you think it's some kind of religious cult thing, then don't get them. You know, more for me. But I would say look. I wouldn't say look at all. I would say whatever. I don't have a problem with that personally. I know some people might. All right, there's another thing to get rid of. It's extra packaging. See, I was about to throw it in the thing and just put it in storage. I'm like, why would I put that in storage? I do not want those. I mean, the bottles, I don't see any purpose in them. After you've gotten your doll out, what would you want the bottle for? I just, let me know if you collect these and you are like, oh no, I love the bottles because of this, that, and the other. I'm just curious of wanting to know. I'm not gonna make fun of you. I just want to know. All right, so here's the other one that I don't have the Dragon Girl yet. There was none at my Walmart. So this is 879. I think it's the fairy because that's the other one I got that day. And there it is. Oh, I like her smile. It's really nice. Once you get through all that packaging, normally there's not a lot of other things holding on, but she's got real rubber bands holding on to her. Ugh, I hate that. She's got so much extra packaging. Coming right out of the package. I got too much garbage up here. I had to do a separate video for the other one. She's got little leaves in her hair. I thought at first she was like a strawberry. Nope, she doesn't smell like strawberries. So she's not a strawberry shortcake. She's got little fairy wings. The little ears are adorable on these things too. Did I even point that out on the previous one? Where did she go already? Deerling. Man, she must have sprinted. There she is. She's hiding. Oh, she's got like little sad deer ears. The lighting is not good in here for this. Sorry, I'm like, I did not expect that. Oh, I like the little shoes. Those shoes are neat. All right. Enough of the complaining. I must have pushed the light back thinking it was better to have it back there. It is not better. All right, there we go. That's much better. Now we got it. She's not in the shadows. I like how she looks very tropical, even though I'm not sure that that's what they went for. And yes, she has a swimsuit underneath. See, it's molded on swimsuit basically. So, you know, if you want to like play with these in the water and pretend like they're like, you know, surfer girls or whatever, that's kind of cool. I like the jelly looking shoes. That's really neat. I like translucent things to begin with. Little fairy wings, the ears. So that's really cool too. They all have very unique heads and bodies because the bodies, even though, well, they all look the same. Oops, God, I almost tore her arm off. They're actually, you know, got different printings on as far as the dresses. Let's see the difference in the ears. She's got these two got very similar ears. The deer ears are very different, and then those little ears right there. Let's look at their faces up close. I love her little freckles. Yeah, they're all absolutely amazing. But yeah, I would definitely recommend these if you have been on the fence about them. Right now, they're on rollback for $15 or $14.97 or however you want to call it. Normally, they're $16.97, so that's a $2 difference. I know it's not enough to make some people jump on board. But yeah, they're 6-inch tall, like I said. I just highly recommend them. I think they're fantastic. The only thing I keep saying is the knees. Other than that, I don't have a problem with them. But I definitely would say get on them now. There's only 5 core dolls, including these 3 right here, the mermaid and... Oh, I don't have the dragon. I was like, ooh, where's the other one at? This one is a Walmart exclusive, so you have to go to Walmart. The one back there, I'm going to open it in a different video so I can get rid of all this trash. She is a Target exclusive, but again, I got her at Super Deals, which is kind of a closeout place. They usually can stand on their own pretty well. It seems like oh well. Can't seem to get them to stand right now. But just the hair feels really nice and soft. Those faces are adorable. Yeah. So which one out of these 4, of course the mermaid's the best one, but she's not in this one. Out of these four, which one do you think is the best one? It's a tough decision. I really like her clothing and her smile. I think she has got a really sweet face. They're all incredibly cute in one way or another, just really sweet and adorable. And that's what I like. They look very innocent. They look like they're like Barbie, which is a lot of Japanese parents and some American parents have a problem with Barbie. But again, unfortunately, probably the same parents will be having a problem with these because they're fantasy elements. So I've just always been drawn to the fantasy thing. All right, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. I'll try to do Winter, the Winter doll. She's a bunny rabbit.